Listeners, welcome to this episode. We are getting to the controversy around the newly elected Congressman George Santos. Let's get into it.
You are now tuned into the Chris Talk Show. Let's get into it. Hit that intro.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Some rock says, can you feel it? Some rock says, can you feel it? Some rock says.
All right. Welcome everybody to the Chris Talk Show. I am your host, Chris. So, all right, let's get into this guy, George. Can you lower that a little bit? Thank you. Thank you for the background music. All right, let's get into it. We're discussing this guy, newly elected Congressman George Santos. Okay, so Santos, if y'all don't know, Santos is falsely elected. Well, elected under false contents. So this guy has lied about like everything. So according to Wikipedia, this guy has made numerous false. Oh my goodness. I don't even want to talk about this guy because it's so sad. But we're gonna do it. But before we get into it, let's pay the bills, man. Let's pay these bills real quick before we get deep into this Santos guy. Cause this George guy is really effed up, bro. He is really effed up. Like, he has lied about everything from his name to his birth to, I don't know. I don't even know if this is his real name that we're reporting. I don't know. But let's pay them bills. Okay, let's do it. As always, you could check me out. Look me up on Facebook at Chris Talks. Also, look me up on Instagram at Chris Talks 40. And checking me out on YouTube at Chris Talks 1190. Also, show your love and those donations at $$ Chris Talk Cash App. That's where we at. We ain't nowhere else. We don't. Somebody asked me, why am I not on Twitter? I mean, on Twitter or what's the other one? TikTok. Yeah, no. Nah, we ain't doing that. If you wanna find me here. If you like my stories, you know what to do. Yeah, I know what to do. Hit me up. Show me that love. Hit that notification button. Shares. Also hit me up in the comments of what you think of this story and other stories. I love to they love to read your comments and see what's up. All right, so let's get back to this a-hole, George. What is it? Santiago Santos? Santiago Santos? I don't know. Santos. Okay. Let's get back to this a-hole, Santos. Okay. So, what was he saying again? That he has made like a numerous false reports, okay, about his work history, his criminal record, his financial status, his religion, because he said he was Jew, then he was Catholic, then he was just Jewish. So I don't know about that. Only thing I think this guy had actually probably told the truth about was his sex. I think that's probably the only thing he told the truth about. It's his sex. Everything else is is a lie. You know, and then he's been caught in several lies. You know what I'm saying? Like like his ancestry, his education, his employment, clerical work, property ownership. So, I mean, you know, he's under investigation by the feds. And this guy is still, surprisingly, still in Congress. It's amazing how America works, right? It's amazing how you can lie your way right into Congress. Lie your way right into being a president. Lie your way right into being a senator. Lie your way into holding public office. Wow. Amazing. 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 Okay, let's see. This Santos guy has also been accused or has confessed to criminal acts. You know what I'm saying? Of check fraud. And he's also being accused of taking money from donations for animals. For animals to, you know, help people, you know, get their animals, you know, hooked up. Get them some surgeries and stuff. And this dude just collected the donations and took the money. Yeah, I'm just looking at him. Sorry, I'm reading his bio, and this guy is really, he's messed up. He's worse than, man. It's Nixon all over, y'all. It's Nixon all over. It's Nixon all over. Like, he's been accused of doing so much stuff and taking so much stuff from so many people. But, okay, so check this out. What is it? Okay, so according to a report, according to CBS News, okay, according to a report from CBS News, so apparently lawmakers have filed, they filed the paperwork for him to be expelled from Congress, okay? These are Republican senators. All right, listen. We're going to tune in. We're going to tune into this report from CBS News about this guy, about them filing this paperwork to have him disbarred, to have him kicked out. They want him out.
We are following a breaking story in Washington, D.C. Lawmakers have filed for the expulsion of embattled Congressman George Santos. Let's take a listen to what they had to say earlier this afternoon.
Well, thank you all for joining us today. Just a few minutes ago, we filed in the House floor an expulsion of George Santos, of Congressman Santos. It's really important for us to recognize that George Santos is a fraud, a liar. He has lied about the most horrific shooting in LGBTQ modern history, the Pulse nightclub shooting. He's lied about 9/11. He's lied about the Holocaust. He's lied about his education. He's lied about his career. And as we all know, just recently, he's been now given classified access to important information and classified information that he should not have.
I'm gonna hold the report right there, but I mean, come on, dude. Let's be serious. Now, I ain't gonna get too much into it right now. I'll tell y'all that story later. Okay, but about losing somebody in 9/11 that had to do with 9/11, I'll tell you that story about how that happened to me later. About something I went through with that. But dude, how are you lying about 9/11? Right? 9/11. This is what this guy is lying about. Thank you. This guy is not lying about 9/11. Not only is he lying about 9/11, but you just heard it. The goddamn Holocaust. Who the freak lies about the Holocaust? And 9/11. Who lies about such tragedies that happened not just on American soil, but anywhere? Who lies about their family members dying or being a part of a tragedy like that? This dude, listen. 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 Can we say mental hospital real quick? Can I say that real quick? Can I say mental hospital? Can I say mental hospital? Because if somebody else was bugging out like this, where would they be at right now? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Thank you. Where would they be at right now? Where would they be at? I don't know. You tell me. Let's get back into it. Play it. Play it.
Numerous Republicans that have called for his expulsion or resignation from Congress. I want to also note that today myself and the two other freshman members that are LGBTQ, Congresswoman Becca Balint, Congressman Eric Sorensen, have been talking about this expulsion resolution to get George Santos out of Congress. In addition to that, two other members have been leading efforts to really take on George Santos, and of course that has been Congressman Dan Goldman, who's also a freshman, and Congressman Richie Torres. And they have been leading efforts as well with the House Ethics Committee, and so things have been really, really important for us, particularly as freshmen and their leadership. And so again, we have filed an official expulsion resolution with the House Ethics Committee to get rid of George Santos. It is time for him to go. We gave him plenty of time to resign, and he has chosen not to do so. So I want to first turn this over to Congresswoman Becca Balint, who's going to say a few words, and then we're going to have a few folks also engaged.
Thank you, Robert. Really happy to be out here today to say that so many of us ran on a platform of shoring up the democracy, of making it possible for Americans to believe in government again. And right now, many of you know we're at an all-time low of confidence in government. 60 years ago, 75% of Americans polled said that they had trust that the government would, most of the time, take care of them, do right by them. Right now, only 2 in 10 Americans will say that. Having George Santos in Congress with us is not at all helping us to rebuild trust in government. And as Robert said, as a proud member of the LGBTQ community, outraged that he lied about the Pulse nightclub shooting, as the granddaughter of someone killed in the Holocaust, outraged that he used that to get elected. And, I didn't ever thought I'd say this, but I stand with Mitt Romney. He has to go.
Now, this lady, she is not playing. This is very true. This guy has to go. I wanted to let that play out a little bit because I just wanted y'all to hear the type of things that this guy has done, that he has lied about. And not for nothing, he came face to face with Mitt Romney and what was it, the State of the Union? And Mitt Romney was not having it. Mitt Romney told me he told him he don't even deserve to be there. Like he shouldn't even be there. Like dude, what the hell are you doing here right now? All right, let's finish the clip. I ain't gonna play too much more of this, but I'm gonna finish a little bit more of this clip. Let's play some more.
Congressman Eric Sorensen.
I stand here today to speak on behalf of those who are trustworthy in our government. I was a kid growing up different in Rockford, Illinois, not thinking that anyone was going to allow me, growing up gay, to be the meteorologist on my television in my hometown. Not only did I get to do that, but over 20 years, I earned the trust of the people that have sent me here to represent them.
All right. Stop that. All right, look, I don't want to hear this guy's whole freaking story about how he got nah. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. But like, I mean, Siri, can I get my background? Where's my background? Thank you. I mean, Siri, this guy, this Santos guy, this nigga is crazy. Like, he is really bugged out. I don't know what to say about this, but this guy. Damn, this guy lied his way straight up, and I ain't gonna front. It's clever, but he lied his way straight up into freaking Congress. I'm not saying it's right what he did, but it's clever. It is very clever what he did. He lied his way right into Congress. Do he deserve that seat? Nah, in my personal opinion, nah, he don't deserve that seat. He don't deserve that seat. And as for somebody like myself, oh yeah, I said, I was going to tell you the story, the 9/11 story. But yeah, for somebody like myself who lost somebody who was close in that event, in that tragedy. Yeah, well, I get into it real quick. I don't like to talk about it, but you know what I'm saying? I get into it real quick. There was a time where I was looking for work. It was around 9/11. I was looking for work, and a friend of mine who had worked in the towers, okay, they knew somebody within management that was hiring in the Starbucks near the World Trade Center. I'm not going to get too much into details and give y'all all the names and all this and all that and all that. I'm just giving y'all a real brief of what had took place. But during that day, this person, they hooked me up to where I go on, you know, get an interview, Now, the way that it was set up, it was just like, yo, bro, the only thing you gotta do is just show up. It don't matter. It like my qualifications didn't even matter. Like, the job was set. As long as I was willing to come in and work and do the work, then I was good. Now, for y'all who don't know, okay, in the early 2000s, okay, yeah, like in the early 2000s, like in the late 90s, early 2000s, okay, Starbucks was the ish. Okay, Starbucks was, back then, Starbucks was what Amazon is now. But it was in the coffee range. You understand what I'm saying? It was like in that coffee department. You know what I'm saying? So Starbucks was extremely big at that time. You know what I mean? So working for Starbucks It was a, you know what I'm saying? It was a thing. So, when I went on the interview, during that interview is when the first planes hit. Okay? When the first planes hit, okay, I was in the middle of the interview. And I don't want to get emotional. That's why I'm going to start with this story, because I don't want to get emotional. But this guy, this George, to sit there and use the Holocaust, and I wasn't around for the Holocaust, but for me to be part of something like 9/11, for him to use that to win an election and it be false, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Now, if you from the streets, you already know. That's like claiming a falsehood. That's like saying you killed somebody you didn't kill. That's like saying you shot somebody you didn't shot. Now, I'm talking to people that's from the hood. I ain't talking to everybody else. I'm talking to the people that's from the hood. Y'all who's from the hood, y'all know what I'm talking about. So that's like, come on. That's false flagging. That's like saying you down with a gang you ain't down with. That's like saying you know the knowledge you don't even know. Like, come on, let's be serious. Now, I just talking to my hood people. Now, for my other people that ain't from the hood, that ain't from the streets, for my other listeners that ain't from the streets, let me say it in this way, okay? Let me think about it. Give me 2 seconds. Let me give you the result of that. Okay. Oh, there we go. It's like paying insurance on a company that don't exist, and you don't have no insurance, but you're paying to a company that don't exist. When they saying they cover you, they telling you got insurance, and you driving around thinking that everything legit, but it's not, because it's a false company. Company don't exist. You understand? And that's how it goes. And that's what this guy is doing. He is a company that don't exist. He is somebody who don't exist. He is a copycat. He is sitting there probably mimicking stories or other people's lives that he has heard of, but lying about it and taking it in like it's his life. Now listen, I don't know about y'all, but I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. If you look up, they got a medical, I know they got a medical term for this. I know they got a medical, it's no way they do not have a medical term for this guy. Somebody was sitting there acting like they living a life that they not live, like they're lying about their entire life. I got the medical term. I know it. It's called a pathological liar. Somebody who lies so much they believe the lie that they saying, that they actually believe that they this person, that they this, they that, they did this, they did that, they family actually went through this, they went through that, all this stuff. This guy is a pathological liar. He should not be sitting there in Congress. And it's about time that these lawmakers filed for this guy to be expelled from Congress. Because, I mean, you got to think about it. For those voters who voted for him, I didn't vote for this guy. So for y'all out there who actually voted for him to put him in office, Listen, the same way you voted to put him in office, my advice to you is this: vote to get him out. Vote to get him out. I don't dig into politics like that. I try not to dig into politics like that because, I mean, let's be honest. You want to? I'm going to play the two-headed coin right now. Let's be honest. You want this guy out because he lied about all his stuff. Okay? Once he became in office, you found out none of it was true. Okay? Now, let's really think about it, people. How many politicians do that? I ain't going to say no names. I want you to think about it. How many politicians do that? Get voted in off of false contents. The difference with this guy is just that it just got expelled to such a high level. You know what I'm saying? And then he lied about so much. It's not like he lied about one or two things. He lied about every goddamn thing. Everything. If he lied about one or two things, I'm pretty sure the voters won't mind. But he lied about every single damn thing. And that's what's the problem. That's the problem with you, congressman. You lied about every single thing. Your entire campaign was false. You are false. So, anything you say is false. It's a lie. Nobody's going to listen to a liar. I've said that plenty of times before. Once you get lied, you get caught in a lie. It's it. That's it. That's it. Even if you confess to the lie, you lied. You lied. You lied. Because once you confess to it, even still, look how long it took you to confess to the lie. Look what the nation had to go through to get you to confess to your little white lie. Come on. Then the brother had the nerve to say he just gonna step down because he don't want it to interfere with the... Man, please. Man, please. Please. You are... Let me tell you something. What's this guy name? George? Cause what's my time? I'm a close this. George, let me tell you something. In my opinion, they should ban you. Like, literally ban you. Let me tell you something. And a lot of people, y'all gonna probably say kind of messed up for this, but a lot of people want to ban Trump from public office. Okay, a lot of people want to ban Andrew Tate off of social media. A lot of people want to ban Sicko off of social media. A lot of people want to ban Jordan. What's his guy name? Jordan Peterson. Ban his daughter off of social media. You want to ban like this ban culture like effed up. Like really effed up. You want to ban all these people for all these like it's crazy. You want to ban these people for these things, but when people do things like this, where's the army to ban them? I don't understand that. Where's that same oomph? Where's that oomph? The same oomph that so many people push And these organizations, these big techs and these big companies push to ban these people, and some of them for saying positive things. This guy, look what, come on. Where's the army? Like, for real, where's the army to shut this dude down? Where is it? And then you deal with the Republicans and Democrats. They should, like, where's the coordination? Like Biden is trying to say, like he said in his State of Union. I ain't even addressed that part yet. We ain't gonna get into that on this show. But like he did, the unity and all that. Where's that coercion to get this guy out of office? Where is it? Where is it? Dude, let's be honest. Clinton lied about smashing a chick and they impeached him. Come on. Clinton lied about smashing a chick. And the news was all over it to impeach him, right? Okay, let's think back. Let's think back. Okay? Everything Trump said, the news is on. Let's be real. They was on everything Trump said. If Trump peed the wrong way, if he peed outside the toilet, they was on top of it. This guy lied his way all the way up to Congress. Why the hell ain't the media and everybody on top of this? Republicans, what y'all doing? Y'all just fouling. Y'all just lawmakers are just fouling this. How long this ninja been in Congress? How long he been sitting in the seat? Come on, man. America, listen. I don't care what administration is in office. I don't care what administration is in office right now. America, this period, we have got to do better. We have got to do better. Got to do better. We impeached a president for cheating on his wife. And because he lied to America, and this guy's whole entire campaign was a lie for the state, for the seat that he ran for. And he's what? He's walking around having access to classified documents? Are you serious? Listen. I might get banned for this, but listen. Republicans, you are doing bad right now. I don't take no sides. I don't go Republican, Democrat, Independent. I don't take no sides at all. They all assholes in my opinion. So I don't take no sides. Where's my time? Okay, we gotta wrap this up. Yeah, we gotta wrap this up. Okay, so I don't take no sides at all. But I mean, people, America, we have got to do better. We have got to do better. And every single day, there is different things coming out on this guy, him being transgender, LBT, or whatever. I don't have nothing against it, his sexuality. Listen, I don't sleep with him at night, so I'm not worried about it. I don't care about his sexuality. The only thing I care about is that this guy is in office off of the false pretense. He is falsely elected. You understand what I'm saying? Right now, he's like the Lion King right now. He's like what's Mufasa's brother name? What is it? What is it? Yeah, he's him. Whatever you just said, he's him. Whatever Mufasa brother name is, he's him. This guy ain't saying it loud enough on the mic, but he's him. What? I can't even pronounce it. Yeah, okay, whatever. Anyway. Whatever. Anyway. He's him. Okay? He's Mufasa's brother right now. Okay? It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. Oh my god, my throat is hurting. It is hurting. I want to thank you for that tea. Yeah, it's nice and warm. The honey was even. I forgot I'm on the show. Sorry, we loud. I'm sorry. Anyway. My final thought on this is this. This guy should not be in office. He's falsely in there. He's a false king. False congressman. He should be immediately ejected from the game and not be participating in anything. They shouldn't give him access to nothing. In my opinion, they shouldn't give him access to nothing. Nothing at all. An investigation should have been immediately started on this guy. It wasn't, and that's the fail on America and the Republicans for not immediately starting an investigation on him to have him thrown out. But I mean, listen. Later is better than never. So, it started. They found this. Let's see how far it goes. But he shouldn't be in there. Alright, listen, folks. I spend too much time on this guy. He's upsetting me. Like, yeah, he's really upsetting me. You're looking at me crazy, but he is upsetting me. Okay. So, as always, let's pay them bills. Hit me up on Chris Talks on Facebook. Also hit me up on Chris Talks for you on Instagram, and hit me up on Chris Talks 1190 on YouTube. Show your love and those donations at Chris Talks Show. Yeah, Chris Talks Show. Alright. On YouTube. Okay. So, as always, hit me up with some comments, shares, like, hit that bell for them notifications, you know what I mean? So you get a show every time I post it up, you know what I mean? Y'all newcomers, y'all know how it is. We discuss any and everything on this show. Today I went politics because this was just like, I don't usually go politics, but today we went politics because this Santos dude is like, it's unbelievable what this guy is getting away with. Like, some people think Trump is getting away with ish. This guy got away with his whole campaign, and his election was a lie. Look at that. Like, come on. And he's still sitting in there. Like, it's crazy. So, I had to do a story on this. I had to. Alright, anyway. Like, shares, notifications, comments, all that good stuff. Alright, listen. As always, you could have been anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me. And I so much appreciate that. I want to thank y'all, everybody, for tuning in. Those who send me those comments. Keep on sending me the comments. As you send the comments, I am like I said, I will continue to at least voice who sending me the comments. I'll let you know. Send me the comments. Spread your name out on the show. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in, and stay blessed, not stressed. Until next episode, everybody. I am Chris Talks, and this is Chris Talk. Until next time, I'll see you all.